I'm making two video series for the upcoming elections. One will be a case for Joe Biden and one will be the case against Donald Trump. Different voters will need different motivations on why they should come out and vote, and I hope these videos can be used by you to educate your friends who are either sour on Biden or who still think another Trump presidency will be no big deal. One of the very significant things that President Biden has done for many Americans has been his actions on student loans, ignoring the activist conservative Supreme Court that blocked his attempt to waive $10,000 to $20,000 of debt for student loans for certain people under the same authority that DeVos used during the Trump administration to waive student loan interest and student loan payments during the pandemic. To explain what Biden did, we need a little bit of a backstory. Previously, student loan servicers were steering students into forbearance or deferments, other than in-school deferments, when they should not have been steered to them. The longer a student is in forbearance, the longer the servicer gets to collect our tax dollars to service that account. So there are incentives for them to want to keep them servicing the account as much as possible so they can continue taking our tax dollars. It's how Missouri got standing in that lawsuit over Biden's other forgiveness program. I'll link to that video below. Now, sometimes that forbearance wasn't always purposely done. One time, a mistake by one of my servicers had them put me in administrative forbearance until they fixed the mistake. Currently, Mohila has a mistake in their billing processes that have put many people into administrative forbearance. This, of course, would typically mean that more interest would pile up. Previously, while they figured out the issue, in this case, with the Mohila case, it's not. But between bad decisions and ineptitude, students who would have been paid off on their student loans under the terms of their agreements are not. So the Biden administration decided to do a one-time adjustment and count those months spent in deferment that wasn't in school deferment or forbearance as months being in repayment. And then once those borrowers hit 20 or 25 years of student loan payments, after that adjustment, and some of them hit that because of the adjustment, they would then get their student loans paid off again according to the terms of their promissory notes. The second thing that the Biden administration did was that they added a save plan as a form of income-based repayment. The formula for the save plan will save people who are in student loan repayment a lot of money each month as they work to pay off their student loans. For me personally, the SAVE program reduced my student loan payments by $250 a month, or as of right now, over $32,000 over the remaining payments. However, I've not yet gotten to the point where my student loans have been adjusted for those months in forbearance, so I don't know how many payments exactly I have left at this point. I'll do another video once that happens. Now, to anyone who thinks that these are all good ideas, remember that Betsy DeVos fought any sort of student loan forgiveness, even for those who worked in public service. So if we want to keep this commitment to persons in repayment, if we want to keep this promise that has been made now by the Biden administration, we need to continue having an administration that will honor these promises. Now, to the conservatives who will undoubtedly come to this video saying, why should I have to pay for your student loans? Or if you take a loan, you should pay it. I have two statements for you. One, if you sign a contract, shouldn't you get to use every portion of that contract? Every federal student loan includes a forgiveness provision that will forgive that loan after 20 to 25 years of payments, unless you're doing the public service student loan forgiveness plan, which then it's only 10. You're basically saying that I shouldn't get to utilize every part of a contract that I signed. That's absurd. More importantly, two, I'm sure you're not being a hypocrite and that you've never voted for anybody who has avoided paying their own debts, right? Not once. You've never voted for Trump, right? Thought not. Bunch of hypocrites. What do you think? Do you agree that these student loan changes are great for the people who are in repayment? Do you think that it is one of many good ideas and good reasons to support President Biden for re-election? Leave your comments below. Remember to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And also remember to tune in to the Liberal Dan Radio podcast Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central, live here on liberaldanradio.com or on twitch.tv/liberaldanradio as well. Thank you very much and have a good day.